Okay, so one thing I want to tell you guys before I begin reading is that Henrietta is Sophia's last daughter. She doesn't belong to Harpo, but Harpo takes care of her as if she was his own. So when you see Henrietta, that's who Celie is talking about. Henrietta is also very sick. She has like a blood disease of some sort, but they're not exactly sure what it is yet. And this letter to Nettie is basically about Mr. Dear Nettie, the only thing keep me alive is watching Henrietta fight for her life. And boy, can she fight. Every time she have an attack, she scream enough to wake the dead. Us do what you say the peoples do in Africa. Us feed her yams every single day. Just our luck she hate yams, and she not too polite to let us know. Everybody for miles around try to come up with yam dishes that don't taste like yams. Us get plates of yam, eggs, yams, chitlins, yam goat, and soup. My God, folks be making soup out of everything but shoe leather, trying to kill off the yam taste. But Henrietta claims she still tastes it, and is likely to throw whatever it is out the window. Us tell her in a little while she'll have 3 months not to eat yams. But she say that they don't seem like it ever wanna come. Meanwhile, her joints all swole, she hot enough to burn. She say her head feel like it's full of little white men with hammers. Sometime I meet up with Mr. visiting Henrietta. He dream up his own little sneaky recipes. For instance, one time he hid the yams in peanut butter. Or sit by the fire with Harpo and Sophia and play a hand or two of bid while Susie Q and Henrietta listen to the radio. Sometime he drive me home in his car. He still live in the same little house. He been there so long it looked just like him. Two straight chairs always on the porch, turned against the wall. Porch railings with flower cans on them. Um, Let me pause. So for those of you who might not know what a porch is the place that Celie always shaves Mister's beard. That is called a porch. All right. He keep it painted now though, fresh and white. And guess what he collect just 'cause he like them? He collects shells. All kinds of shells. Terrapin, snail, and all kinds of shells from the sea. Matter of fact, that's how he got me up to the house again. He was telling Sophia about some new shell he had that made a loud sea sound when you put it in your ear. Us went up to see it. It was big and heavy and speckled like a chicken, and sure enough, seemed like you could hear the waves or something crashing against your ear. None of us ever seen the ocean, but Mister learned about it from books. He orders shells from books too, and they all over the place. He don't say that much about them while you looking, but he hold it each one like it just arrived. Shug one time had a seashell, he say. Long time ago, when us first met. Big white thing look like a fan. She still love shells? He asks. Nah, I say. She love elephants now. He wait a little while, put all the shells back in place. Then he asked me, you like any special thing? I love birds, I say. You know, he say, you used to remind me of a bird way back when you first come to live with me. You was so skinny, Lord, he say. And the least little thing happened, you looked about to fly away. You saw that? I say. I saw it, he said. Just too big a fool to let myself care. Well, I say, us lived through it. We still man and wife, you know, he say. Nah, I say, we never was. What I want you guys to do with the 2 pages I just read before we go to the next slide is just pay attention to the differences that you see in Mr. and then the differences that you see between Celie and Mr. in their conversation.